Okay, so today I'm talking about topic B, and we're going to tackle the idea that in a capitalist economy, if people are willing to pay a lot for something, then businesses will charge a lot for this. I'm going to start by saying this is untrue, and we can start understanding why this statement is untrue by building the understanding of why businesses are unable to charge and change the price of a product or service despite people having a high willingness to pay. So we talk about businesses in competitive markets and they're price takers. So they don't have an influence on price, and this is because there's many buyers and sellers and the goods and services being sold are similar. So in this case, businesses can only change their total revenue by increasing the number of outputs. So a consumer's willingness to pay may be high, it may increase for a product due to a new trend or an urgency to have the product. Maybe it's close to someone's birthday, they're buying a gift, or maybe it's close to a holiday. So the business may capitalize on this by paying for more advertising of their product, and they may also increase production. So when a business increases production for their good or service, it leaves them with the question of how much should they be making, but not end up with a surplus. So to maximize their profit, businesses compare the cost and benefits of increasing the quantity produced by one unit, which is at the margin. If marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost, then the profit is going to rise when they create one more unit. But if marginal cost is greater than marginal benefit, then the profit will actually rise when they produce one less unit. So, in other words, businesses' profits maximize when price equals marginal cost. So, that's the way that businesses in a competitive market take advantage of a high willingness to pay. They can't influence price, but they can influence outputs. We can also talk about monopolies, though, because unlike businesses in a competitive market, monopolies are price makers, so they do have the power to change the price of the product or service they're selling. We're going to focus on natural monopolies, which occur when a single business can supply a good or service to an entire market at a lower cost than two or more monopolies. So, with natural monopolies, society desires them because average total cost falls as production rises. So, natural monopoly faces a downward sloping demand curve. So, to sell more of their good, they have to lower the price. We want to remember that natural monopolies are markets where the larger businesses have lower average total cost than smaller businesses. So, if we were to break them up, we would push up costs. We can talk about electricity, for example. People would have a high willingness to pay for electricity because their quality of life depends on it. However, because a natural monopoly dominates this market, the cost is kept low.